We're back here on Otherworlds, and now it's my turn to go pro here. We got Rainbolt. Rainbolt, thank you so much for joining us for this multi-hour gaming session here.
Got you.
I love to learn. I'm a sponge when it comes to new gaming communities. But this one is so different right here. This is different than anything else I've ever done. You know, I'm known for speed running, hard games, my hands. This is all brain activity right here, which I don't have the best memory. You know, I'm not well traveled. I will say I've only been out of the country once, and it was to Canada for my 19th birthday. Shout out to Windsor. And so this is going to be a challenge right here, but I feel you are the right coach for this. Okay.
I trust myself. I think within the next 2 hours, you're going to be a different man than the man you are right now. So you're going to become a Google Maps legend. Promise.
All right. I'm excited. So where do we begin? How do we start?
Yeah, so let's start with the basics. Okay. There's a website that we can start with that we can go through. But we're going to start with what side of the road countries drive on. We're going to start with road signs, road lines, languages, and bollards. And we're going to, take it from there. I would recommend
what's the website?
I would recommend geotips.net.
All right. Tips and tricks for Geoguessr game. Okay.
Yeah. So this is pretty much where most of players start, I would say. This is where you get most of the basic information outside of different YouTubers and different tips and tricks videos. But it breaks down pretty much every country and general feel and what to look for in each country to distinguish it. So by the end of this session here, you'll know everything on this website, guaranteed.
Guaranteed. All right. Well, you know what, you talked about Chile. So why don't we just start like in South America? And I mean, do we just right-hand drive? Oh, okay.
Yep. So an important thing to realize about Geoguessr is every single country that's on Google Maps is on Geoguessr, but that's not every country in the world. So there's a bunch of privacy laws throughout different countries where they don't want Google roaming their streets for different privacy reasons. So you'll see some countries here that are gray on the top where there's no coverage at all, so they can't even be a possible guess. So out of the 193, 196 countries, there's probably 106 on Geoguessr. And so these are the ones in South America. And besides, Paraguay has what we like to call trekker coverage, where it's like a photosphere or someone like Google put up a camera rather than a car driving on the road. But other than that, South America it's a hard one though. So I think mastering South America.
Should we not have started here? Should we go back?
No, I like it. I like it.
Okay. What does trekker mean? I see binational and trekker. So right-hand drive I get, but what does trekker and binational mean?
I'm actually not entirely sure what binational means, but trekker is basically like a photosphere where like someone went through and just took photos of it's just a camera. So it's not like on a car on Street View. It's just a photo of like someone on their backpack. Oh,
so that makes it a real, like, those countries have to be easy. Yeah.
Trekker coverage is like Geoguessr's players' like worst nightmare because it's actually harder because you don't have. It's usually it's in the middle of nowhere, and we'll get to different metas of like, there's you break it down by like what year the car was driving in that Street View country. So, and you have to like use that to identify countries as well. There's a bunch that goes into that we'll get to, but trekkers are usually really hard because you have less meta to rely on.
Okay. All right, so we click Chile here. So what are some of the things we want to look at specifically, like right away?
Yeah, so let's go to the road lines. I think road lines in Chile are pretty distinct. So usually in Chile, in northern Chile at least, it's super deserty. I mentioned previously that Chile is, if you were to describe it as like Minecraft, to be sand block, grass block, snow block, just like that. But something distinct about Chile is its road lines where it's triple white. So it's a pretty distinct, and if you're in South America, you're going to have all white road lines. Not really the case in the other Latin American countries. So if you see triple white and you feel like you're in a desert, that's a good sign you're going to be in Chile.
Oh, okay.
There is, you see this road right here on the bottom here where it's triple yellow actually. So this is actually in very, very south Chile, where it's actually a really good road to get in like speedruns because it's pretty distinct. Because it's the pavement of the road and things like that. You can tell you're immediately going to be in South Argentina or South Chile, and you can line up pretty quickly there.
All right. Boom, already. And now this is the bollard you're talking about.
The famous bollards, yeah. So each country has basically what bollards are. Each country has its distinct bollards, which really helps mostly distinct bollards, where they help define what country you're going to be in. So this is a Chile bollard. It actually kind of resembles a couple of different. It doesn't actually look like a Latin American bollard at all. It more resembles European bollard. So I would note that mentally because it kind of looks like Lithuania or Spain's. So though Chile doesn't look like Lithuania or Spain, you might get confused here.
Okay,
but it's important to note here.
Do you do something like, oh, it's the incredible eye, but upside down? Is that how you remember things? Like, how does your learning go? Or do you just, are you at one of those, are you photographic, like, boom?
Yeah, Chile's an interesting one where I think it's like a less reliant bollard country where it has a couple other distinct, like the road lines are pretty distinct or just general feel. We can also talk about, if we want to get really meta deep here, we can talk about Chile's car, Google car, where this is something if you really want to learn South America, you're gonna have to learn what color car drives in every country. It might be on here. Google, if you click Google car there, you'll see that Chile here, it's a white car. The only countries in South America that drive with a white car are Chile, Bolivia, and Peru. So if you turn around and you see a white car in South America, you have to be in either Chile, Peru, or Bolivia. And Chile's car is distinct because it has this black ring on it, where it's slightly, no other country has that black ring on its car on the back of it in South America. You'll just see the white. Yeah. So that's where you get into the meta. And some people, there's some controversy. I don't like using it's, in my opinion, it's part of the game. So if you want to play at the top level, you have to learn it.
I mean, it's on the picture. How would you avoid it?
Yeah,
like if it's there's different.
Exactly. Yeah. Once you see it, once you learn it, it's part of it. It's the same thing with. So this is technically a.
Oh, we lost him. I don't even remember now. What was the last thing we were talking? We were talking about the car and the meta.
Car coverage. Yeah, the meta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every country has its own Google car, and usually it's
Street View
black
car.
or white. Sorry, that's
Don't worry,
it's a habit. Sorry. We have to fix it. No, good call out. It's yeah. Okay, so every Street View car has its own different color. So it's important to remember like what Street View car is in every single country. Usually it's black or white. So in this case, Chile's car is white with this black strip on it. So that's a pretty big identifier that you're going to be in Chile. You can usually out meta Chile using the white road lines in that car. And then remember, if you want to get a good score in Chile, sand up north, grass in the middle, snow bottom. This is southern Chile here with grass too, but usually it's pretty mountainous, and you get just like big mountains where you get different regions. But
the one thing I always know about Chile is snowboarders go there in our summer.
Mm-hmm. So actually scroll up a little bit.
Yeah. What's up?
If you scroll up a little bit, it's important to talk about the poles in Chile too.
Okay.
Right here. So telephone poles are another electricity poles. Telephone poles are like really big in identifying countries as well. We'll go through different ones in different countries. Chile has a pretty distinct one. It's not quite. There's a pole called a ladder pole where it looks like this, but it has like divots up, like it resembles a ladder. But Chile, it looks like this, where it's hollow with two sides on each side. So this is distinct to Chile.
Okay. I like this. It's kind of like this is very recognizable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So Chile has really recognizable. It's easy to get confused with like Ecuador and Brazil, but we'll get there.
All right. Where next? Where do we go next?
Let's go Argentina.
So where? Argentina.
Yeah, right there.
Wait, did you just call it Arg?
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys have abbreviations for a lot of countries then? Because speed. I mean, I get it because speed.
now that I'm thinking about it, like maybe subconsciously I do. Like I call it like, yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, it's funny. I've never picked up on that, but thank you for identifying my habit.
Let's go to Arch. That's
go to
like
Arch,
that's like the most like. Oh, this is a Geoguessr right here. He called it Arch. Like he's in. So black car. We got black car. That's the first thing I'm noticing
black car.
here.
Exactly. So black car, South America is going to be Argentina, Peru again. So Peru has both black and white.
Okay.
It's more commonly white, I want to say, in Peru, but Peru, Argentina, and Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
And this right here is pretty distinct to Argentina as well. It's a road. Wow. It's a baller on the side of the road.
I like
top.
these, by the way. These are attractive. I like these. Yeah. Mile markers. Those are nice.
I have a whole baller tier list, and I'm a big fan of Czechia. It's the most pristine.
Oh, Czechia. Okay, I want to check out their ballers before we go. Okay, yeah. This, you know what this is gonna. It's I really appreciate all these things, like the little things that make a country kind of beautiful that you wouldn't even think about or notice. Like especially like us, just driving down our highway. We just have those rinky-dink green ones. But now I'm like, man, if this was down every highway, this is just sharp looking. It's attractive.
Yeah. Argentina does it. Arch does it right, I should say.
Arch, baby.
Arch, yeah. Actually, if you scroll down, we can look at their license plates too. License plates is another really big thing that we should pick up on here. I'm not sure where it is.
Oh, look at these.
Oh, so this is a mega pole in Argentina. Arch. It's basically just
it's an A. It's an A.
It's an A. Exactly. That's a good way to mentally note it. You'll see a version of this that's much bigger too, and it's pretty identifiable.
Okay. So this is what we want, the license plate?
Yeah. Is that the right one? Yeah. So basically, when it looks blurred, it looks a little bit differently because obviously everything on Street View is blurred, or license plates and faces. So when it's blurred, the way you can distinct Argentina is there'll be a black dot in the blur. So if it's like white with a black dot in the middle, and you think you're in South America, you're going to be in Argentina. So it's a good mental note.
I like this. Oh, this is interesting. The mobile numbers. Do you know these ones, or is this this beyond?
These come in handy in like 3 countries mainly, I would say. It's good to learn like once you get like. I think it's when to overload information, but
that's like for foliage. That's when you're learning foliage. You're learning the cell phone numbers.
Exactly. We don't have that's hour 3. But this so like when you're in big countries like Russia and Brazil is a big one to learn telephone numbers. It's important to, but like Argentina, I think it's pretty distinct. You can tell regions by different titles.
All right. I feel good about Argentina. Their bollards and their light poles and their
the general feel of Argentina as well is kind of, it feels, if you scroll down to the very bottom, actually, you'll see it kind of resembles the US. So it's even me, I sometimes get confused with, like this right here kind of looks like pretty American, honestly. The road lines, they use the same road lines mainly as the US. So that's where the black car comes in handy, because you don't see the car in USA or Canada. So if you feel like you're in the US or Argentina, because it's pretty, most of the time it looks kind of similar. Just maybe turn around and see if you see some black car.
Yeah, this is like middle America right here, It's like, so you look like you're driving through New Mexico on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right outside. That's right in Colorado in the middle of summer.
That's Colorado. So this gets rid of the weeds. No pun intended.
All right. Yeah. We're going too deep in there. We only got a couple hours. We gotta go.
Yeah. All right. So let's cover Peru. Peru's a good one. We can go quick through Peru.
Okay.
Yeah. So big thing about Peru, like I said,
car.
black or white car. Two big distinct things that are going to really help you out in Peru are, one, they're like signs. So if you scroll down, we should see like a black and white
Well, they have so many bollards. Look at all these bollards in Peru. It's ridiculous.
I only knew a couple of those. I didn't even know all those, to be honest.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay,
So yeah, the big thing about Peru is they have black and white striped signs. So that's a good way to tell the difference between northern Chile and southern Peru and Bolivia is if you see black and white, or if you see signs with concrete blocks or like cylinder block looking things on the bottom of their poles. That's a distinction to Peru as well.
Okay.
I don't know if they have
again though. I really like this black and white. I don't know why. I wish this was all around our country. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple countries that have that too. So the countries that have the black and white, the UAE also uses them. Malaysia and Sri Lanka also use them. So, but UAE and Peru drive right. So it's important to note that as well. Oh. And Malaysia and I don't want to over digest information, but yep. Oh, okay. Tuk-tuks are extremely common in Peru as well. Yeah. So this is if you see these, in my opinion, you're going to be in either Peru, Philippines, or Sri Lanka, or Bangladesh. But usually you're going to be in Peru or Philippines.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's interesting to know too. Political posters, but not in the usual way other countries use them. They're painted on walls and buildings.
Or I didn't know that.
Hey, well, we all learned right there. All right,
cool. Go.
All right, I feel good. I'm learning South America right now.
Yep, and then let's do Brazil and Colo. I did it again. Okay. Colombia. Yeah, it's just instinct.
White car with small or chubby antenna.
Yeah, so antenna is a huge thing as well. The chubby antenna is only found in South America. It has one single divot going around the edge, and that if you see that on the back of the car, you're going to be in Brazil, Ecuador, Colombia. Brazil, Ecuador, Colombia, or Mexico.
Okay.
So those are the 4 countries that you see this small chubby antenna. Brazil, okay. Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador.
All right.
And then Brazil, another distinct thing about Brazil is just kind of the overall soil color. It's usually really orange-red. So we can cover that. Let's see if there's any examples here. Not that I see, but yeah, generally you'll see a bunch of really red soil. And then something that I'm not sure if it's on this website either is on the back of Brazil's signs. It's black. Yeah, there it is. Yep. So if you see black on the back of signs, that's pretty distinct to Brazil. There's countries in Europe that do it that we'll get to, but if that is only Brazil right there.
All right. That's what I'm going to remember. Nice. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then ladder pole. So these are called ladder poles, where it basically just resembles a ladder. It's important to remember that these are not hollow. There's some countries that have hollow poles that kind of have the same divots, but this one it's not hollow. It resembles a ladder. And so this is going to be found in Brazil mainly. There's some in Ecuador, but they have more ladders in between. They're smaller in between.
Okay. All right. Now, you could see the red soil. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. So
the reddish orange soil.
The reddish orange soil. Yep. I think that's pretty much. Right. I think the keys to Brazil right there. The red soil, antenna, black on the back of signs, and they also use long license plates. So even though they're blurred, if you see a bunch of long license plates, it's usually going to be Brazil, I would say. Mexico uses short, colorful ones, and then a couple other countries.
Okay. All right. I feel good. I feel good about Brazil.
Yep.
All right. Now, Colombia.
Colo. Yeah. So again, we got the chubby antenna. It's Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, Brazil. But a very big distinction to Colombia, which makes it a super easy country, is they use yellow license plates.
Oh, okay.
So it's super yellow. Oh, of course. How can I forget? If you scroll up a bit, this is called to the signage.
The signage? Wait, where?
Yeah, it's up. You passed it a bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yep. So this is called the Colombian Cross on the back of this sign right here. It's basically just a cross on the back of the sign that's distinct to Colo as well.
Okay.
The Colombian Cross.
That doesn't seem very efficient to hang signs with, honestly.
Yeah. And then yellow plates, like I said, those are super distinct to, even when they're blurred, you can tell it's yellow. So it's there's countries in Europe that use it, in Asia, but Colo yellow plates.
Colo yellow plates. Co-yellow plates. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. All right. Bolivia, Uruguay. You're never going to come up.
If you see Uruguay, if you see cows, go Uruguay. That's my biggest tip there.
Cows? Okay.
Big cows. If you see cows, just go Uruguay. It's foolproof.
Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what? Like, no matter what country, just cows in general. Like, Uruguay.
For the memes, yeah, do it, yeah.
Okay. If there's a cow on this little page, I'm gonna be really happy just because you said that.
I really hope there is. Come on, don't let me down.
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
All right, well, I just 5-headed this page. It's okay.
All right. That's all right. I trust you. You know what? This page doesn't know what it's talking about. You're my coach here, okay?
Exactly.
Cows mean Uruguay. Nowhere else are there cows in the world.
No, if you see a cow, just insta click, honestly.
Got you. All right, cool.
And
let's
then,
go to Europe.
Yeah, let's go Europe.
Europe's, I've never been to Europe. Have you ever been to Europe?
I haven't been to Europe. I've been on Street View, if that counts. I've never been IRL.
Have you traveled a bit?
I've been a couple different. I've never really been outside the U.S. Besides a couple Mediterranean islands or Caribbean islands. But yeah, same. That's why I like Street View, because it's free travel.
Has this made you? Is there anywhere that you've seen on Geoguessr and you're like, I want to go to there? I need to, or it's now on your spot of places to visit?
I have a list, a Google Doc of lists to Street View locations or locks as they call them, of Street View locations where it's just in order. I think on the top is northern Thailand or Laos. That's really, really beautiful area that I really want to see in person sometime.
That's cool. So you see it, you see a picture and you're like, you put it in there?
Yeah. I just have an ongoing doc of places I want to see from just beautiful areas of the world.
Oh, that's great. All right.
It's amazing.
All right, let's go to Belarus. So
Belarus doesn't actually they have just a coverage in the capital in Minsk, but it's just tracker coverage, so it never really comes up on any maps, so it's not really
cool.
Unfortunately, not worth there. I would say the big ones here that we can learn quickly are let's think about what side of the road. Every country in Europe drives right, besides 3, which is Ireland, UK, and Malta.
Okay.
So the difference between the UK and Ireland immediately is the UK uses yellow on the back of their license plates and Ireland uses white. So that's just a quick distinction there that Ireland also uses yellow dashed lines on the outer that UK doesn't use. So between those two things, you can probably tell the difference between the UK and Ireland.
Okay.
If you see yellow driving left on the back of your on the back of a license plate, you're most likely going to be in the UK.
Okay. I gotcha. All right. Well, let's go to Spain here.
Spain. Yep. So like I said, that does kind of look like the Peruvian baller or the Chile baller does. Yeah.
I see what you're saying now.
So it's actually, there's only a couple cases like that. I would say that's probably one of them. But yeah, that's really helpful in Spain. Another helpful thing in Spain is the signage. Well, one, if you see Spanish, I can't really read or speak Spanish, but sometimes you can kind of get the vibes. But Spain uses on their, let's see is there a signs, if you keep scrolling down, is there anything more about the road signs? This might be too in the weeds. Let's talk about the poles here. Yeah, so this looks like a ladder pole again, right? So the ladder poles in Europe are found in Portugal, Spain, France.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
So those
In
are
all
the three.
different
And
languages
Belgium
there,
has
yeah.
similar ones. Yeah. Yep. But
Mutation,
it's
the Canary Islands.
Canary Islands. Yeah. Spain's a beautiful country.
I'm learning. Where next?
Let's cover Portugal real quick. There's something pretty distinct about Portugal on their license plates that might help a lot. So Portugal is the only country that uses a yellow and a blue. Oh, how did I not mention this? So let's talk about immediately recognizing Europe. Scroll down a bit to the license plates down a bit. You'll see that there's a blue strip on the left here. If you see a blue strip, that means you're going to be in the EU. So it's immediate. If you see a blurred blue strip, immediately you're somewhere in Europe. It's the only place in the world that has blue strips on their license plates. So like distinction between Portugal and other countries in Europe is it's the only country with a yellow and blue strip. So if you see a yellow strip, they actually got rid of that in like 2019, 2020, but Street View hasn't updated yet, so it's still on official coverage. So we'll take it while we can have it.
Good deal.
Yellow
right,
blue
cool.
strip equals Portugal.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Well, now we're learning a little bit. We're learning about things we need to start recognizing here. So why don't we just jump into a game and do it? We should we're going to do country guessing, correct?
Definitely. Yeah, I think we should do countries. And if I can recommend a map, I think the standard map most people use, it's like if there's a search bar somewhere, you might have to like go through the tutorial or something. Oh yeah, right up here on the right. If you search the search bar, a magnifying glass on top right, you can do a space diverse world.
A diverse world?
Maybe fully type it out. No, not this one. There's people that like to rename the map. Yeah, that's
this one.
Go back and backspace it until the D again. You had it on the.
Wait,
there it was.
This one?
No, there it is. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the standard map that pretty much. Yep. This is pretty much the map you use. Like the pros use it, the beginners use it. It's good distribution in countries, and it's a good way to learn if you're playing country streaks.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do this. 25,000 points, 1 minute, 2 seconds. What's your fastest here?
So I don't know if I've ever tried like speedrunning 25K. I'm more of a country streak speedrunning. So it's like how fast can I get 50 countries in a row versus how fast can I get a perfect score. These people it's like a different play style completely. These people are different breeds, honestly.
All right. All right. Well, let's do this. I'm about to get it. The goal today is to get 10 countries in a row. That is our goal today. To get 10 countries in a row. What's your highest you've ever gone? Or what's your highest streak you've ever gone countries?
So I like to play really fast. My no moving, panning, zooming in 3 seconds per round is 31.
Wow.
So that's basically just you get in. That's the only thing really. I want to get 50 is like once I get 50, it's like I can retire. That's like my end goal is I want to get 50 in a row, 3 seconds, no moving, panning, zooming. That's my goal. But
you only have 3 seconds to recognize where you're at, and it's like, and you have to drop your pin. Yeah,
exactly.
So I mean, really, you have to recognize in like the first second and a half because you have to move your mouse to get into the spot. You know.
Yeah. It's just muscle memory. We'll be there in 30 minutes. Don't worry.
30 minutes. I'm ready to go. Yeah. 30 minutes. I'm ready to go. You know, you're a speedrunner. You get it. You know, like so. Rain, how well do you think I'm going to do here on this first one?
I think you pick up things pretty quickly. I'm pretty confident in you. I think we'll get 10 pretty quickly, honestly.
10 pretty quickly.
Learner. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. I mean, we haven't even covered 10 countries yet. So
hey, you got this.
Come on, California. Come on, give me a picture of California. Okay, right off the bat. Wait. So can I look around? Can I look in a 360 degree?
Yeah, let's move. Let's see if we can recognize anything here.
All right. There's people. cars. Oh, wait, hold on. It looks like we've got, I mean, that looks like Spanish to me. I could be completely wrong. We got a very distinct black light pole, the white light. Do you already know where we're at?
Yes, and I think you do too.
You think I also know where we're at?
I think you do. It's in there.
I know where we're at?
This is one of the 3 countries we learned. It's like, I have faith. Let's look at the Google car and see what color the car is.
We have a.
If you look behind us.
Behind us?
Yep.
Oh, we got a white car.
Yeah, there you go. White car.
We got a white car.
If you go to this, you can move to it. Like if you click on the street, you can like get closer to a region.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe you can
I'm trying to look at a license plate.
Oh, yep.
Just trying to look at the license plates too, you know. Oh, this is a wood pole. This is a wood pole? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh wait, no. What was the first one we looked at was Chile. Oh my, did we get Chile first?
Listen, I think you should just guess where.
Is this mid Chile right here? I'm going right there. That's my guess. Okay, well, you know what? Right country. Right country, wrong location. Right there. 1. All right. Yo, way to prepare. I'm glad we started. This is
unscripted content right here.
Okay, so my first thought is this looks like somewhere in America. That's my very first thought, is that this looks like somewhere in America. That looks like an American road sign. Like this looks like the middle of the cut America. Like if I had to guess right now, we're somewhere in one of these middle states right now. That would be my logical guess. Now, let's look at the car. Now, that I could, but I'm biased also because, you know, America. Now, the one, we got a light pole. Mm-hmm. Wait, where did the car go? I can move around?
Yeah.
I thought we weren't trying to move.
You can use WSD if you want to as well. It might be. Sometimes.
Oh.
So this is super helpful too.
That's an all yellow license plate. A pool that's broken down. I mean, I don't know why, but this is screaming Nebraska to me, dude. I don't know if you've ever been there, but this is screaming Nebraska.
I take your word.
I mean,
Nebraska's notorious for their...
Yeah. Broken down pool. Like this is in the cut. I mean, this is a nice fall evening. Do you know where this is right now?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so what was the distinct thing that you can tell? Like, do you not just know the country? Do you know kind of like its general area? What did you just see?
So if we look at the chevron, which is like the arrows that like we spawned in on, it's like black and yellow, which tells us we're going to be in North America, really. So you got that off the bat. And then there's a region of the U.S. that is distinct to these yellow plates that we looked at, or a state specifically that has yellow plates. In North America.
Okay. I don't know which. See, now this is. I don't know every state plate.
So, but you know, cars can also travel, which is an unfortunate thing. So maybe they're on vacation in Nebraska. You know, maybe they went to color.
I don't know. I'm gonna say West Virginia, just because like that's like their college has that look. So I'm gonna go with West Virginia here. Like this could definitely be in the cut, West Virginia. I'm gonna go with West Virginia. Where? Oh, up in Pennsylvania.
Should be New York, unless it's. No, wow, it's just traveling car.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a really good
we
score.
were in West
Hey,
Springfield.
USA is one of the hardest countries to guess, in my opinion. Like that's why in Chicago Geographer, the utmost respect to him because he's an absolute legend on USA. I am horrible at sometimes I 50-50 USA Canada. So the fact that you got USA there is it's props.
All right, not bad score right there. Yo, 2 for 2 on countries, 2 for 2.
Hey, we're eight to go. Let's go.
Yeah, 2 for 2. I'm feeling pretty good. All right. Hold on. Let's look at the car first. Okay, that's like a longer antenna, or is that the car itself?
That's a.
You already know.
Car.
You already know where we're at, right?
I'm in between two countries right now.
Okay, you're in between two countries. Okay,
maybe if we go to this sign up, this blue sign, it might give us a language help.
Okay. Dvarsky Potok. Is that Polish?
So the only part of Poland that really gets hills like this is very South Poland. I will say that.
Okay.
I actually am not 100%. I have a guess, but
see if we can get a license plate in here. Okay, so we're somewhere in Europe because we have the blue streak, correct?
Yep. I'm not sure if you know your flags, but there's a flag behind this as well. And there is, if you see the sticker right here on this car, it's very common in Europe. If you look at this, there's a sticker they like to put their initials of their country on the flag right here, or on the car.
Wow. So we are in Slovenia, or is that?
You might have to zoom in to see like a couple more country names.
Yeah. What do we got here? Slovakia. We're in Slovakia here. We need some mountains. I don't know where the mountainous region of Slovakia is. Oh, man. Is Slovenia a real country, or did I just make that up?
You did not make that up. It is a real country.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to... This looks like kind of like a city to me, all right? So based purely off nothing, off no idea where the mountains are in Slovakia, I'm going to say we're kind of in this area, and I'm going to guess right there. Dang. Well, Slovenia is down there.
Yeah. Hey, your first instinct.
No, it was Slovenia. No!
Yeah. Your first instinct. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. We come back. We win these.
I had it. I had my first instinct, and then I doubted that it was even a real country, which is my fault.
It happens. I mean, the fact that you recognize Slovenia off slow is pretty impressive in itself. So let's see if we can see what side of the road we're driving on here, and that might help us. I'm not sure how we can tell that off what we have currently, but...
Yeah, all right. So let's move... Do we have a nice road here? Man, had it. That ruined my streak. All right, so we have a weird license plate. Can't really tell anything from that. Oh, beautiful trash. You know where we're at already?
I think so.
That
plate kind of confused me, but I feel like if we get
Warnock Valeris, all right, in the back of the sign, it's I don't know. Oh, okay. I mean, this is probably the name of the city, though, right? That we're in.
Yeah, it doesn't really. That's probably some small village.
Yeah.
Unless you're right. Oh, interesting.
So okay, I don't think we're... Yeah, go ahead.
This red blur is distinct to a country in Europe on the license plate. If if I'm seeing it right. So, which I actually do not believe to be this country, but it makes sense. But yeah, I wish I.
You said a red blur though, so it's a non-European Union.
So there's a blue strip with a blue strip with a red blur.
Oh,
if I'm seeing that right, it looked like a red blur.
Okay. And what did that say? Warnock. Is this Poland? See, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. You can say what?
I'll say that's not Polish. I'll say that.
That's not Polish. See that if I could recognize that. Oh, see, they have very distinct light poles too.
Yep.
Or where did it go?
So these are our ladder poles here. So it's one of the 4 countries of Spain, Portugal, France.
Spain, Portugal, France.
Oh, sorry. Spain, Portugal, France, Belgium are the 4 countries that have this.
So I don't think that's Spanish either. And Portuguese and Spanish looks the same. So I'm gonna go in Belgium then. That's my final answer. We're gonna go with it. I'm guessing Belgium.
Belgium.
Oh wait, it is.
That's
Belgium.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
Hey,
that's a dub.
Yeah, we're counting that. All right, 4 or 5. Okay, right off the bat, and I don't know. Again, I don't know languages, but I feel like that is maybe in India, possibly. But I have no. I don't know what languages.
So something important to remember too on Street View is that there's only a couple of countries featured in like the Middle East too, or in different languages like this.
Yeah.
So it's like Jordan, Israel are the 2 main ones. India only has checker coverage, which is usually pretty rare.
Okay.
You also get the UAE. So it's mainly, very limited coverage in that region of the world, unfortunately.
So you, I'm assuming you know this one right off the bat.
Indeed, yes.
Yes. And we are looking at somewhere in, like Southern Asia, Middle Eastern area. I did hit that, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
This country also has specific license plates that are also yellow to help you out. I unfortunately didn't get to that lesson yet, but usually you'll get yellow plates in this country as well.
Okay, that's a very, very large yellow plate. That's interesting. One thing I want to compliment right here is the this house's yard, just beautiful. Like they did great work on that,
Yeah, shout out to the gardener there.
Yeah, shout out to whoever did that one. What I just want to know what these are right here. Are those like solar panels? Those light reflectors?
These solar panels?
No, they're solar panels.
I have no idea. I actually, it's pretty 500 IQ, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm just kind of excited about it. Okay, so we're looking at somewhere in the Middle East, then Middle Eastern area, part of the world. We're talking about it has yellow, and so we can only be in like Israel, UAE.
Israel, UAE, Jordan are the 3 main that have official coverage in these countries.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with Israel here, actually, and based absolutely on knowing nothing about their personal geography. I'm gonna go with the southern part of Israel.
Let's go.
Oh, did we get it?
Yeah, you got it. You got all sorts of badges too. Let's go. That's a good score too. Yeah. What's our total score here? That's be pretty good. Click view summary.
All right. View summary.
Hey,
we
19K
only
first
missed-
game.
Yeah.
That's a dub. And you almost got the Slovenia too. So your first instinct, that was almost 5 in a row right there.
If I would have seen Slovenia on the map, I would have clicked it. Like, I just saw Slovakia
That's
first,
why,
so I was like...
Yeah. I was like, maybe you should zoom in. But yeah, unfortunately, Slovakia.
All right, one more.
Is it two? That's two.
Yeah. 2 streak? All right, so we're at 2 streak. All right. So is the one you play, is it very much like is it just like 3 seconds and it's gone and you're like, you lose that custom map?
Yeah, so I play the same map you're playing right now.
Yeah.
So I just kind of guess in 3 seconds and then go to the next round like we just did and just keep playing. So this country is actually really
I'm like chasing this car. Yeah, I'm chasing this car, but it's also driving.
Yeah. This country has really unique privacy laws to where they have a low cam, which is like we like to call it in the community. There's 2 countries that have this low cam. Basically, due to privacy laws, they had to make their camera lower so it doesn't look over people's fences and things like that. So you'll feel low in this country. Usually you get a wide blur.
Okay, that's
very
interesting. I was gonna say this country's gorgeous. Right off the bat. Can't see a blue line. What are the 2 countries then with that particular cam? Like, because you know that right off the bat. Yeah,
so that's either Japan or Switzerland.
Okay, just looking at it, unless we're on the northern island of Japan, I'm going to guess Switzerland then. Just looking at this, this seems like in my mind, this seems very Swiss. However, I do know the northern island, the northern part of Japan is also very mountainous, and beautiful, and has great snowboarding. It's been my dream to snowboard right in that region.
Hokkaido.
So
beautiful. They also have
yeah. So is there anything else that you're looking at right away here? I guess like if we could find a sign or something, I could really give that away.
That would help.
I feel like this road's going nowhere.
It's kind of spooky.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're getting more in the cut. I feel like I drove the wrong way.
Turn this van around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, more stacks of wood. This is super helpful. If you would have been like, oh, do you see how they stack their wood right there? That's very distinct in the...
Yeah, so we like to call that the stack wood meta. It's only found in one country specific.
This is one where, knowing the trees would really help. Now, here's my only other logical thing I'm going to use. I do know that the trees in Japan are a little bit, on the northern part of Japan, are a little bit more full and a little bit more spread out, at least on the mountain. And I only know this because I watch a lot of snowboard videos. They go up there a lot. So combining that knowledge with the knowledge of the privacy laws, like the low thing that you gave me. What did you say? It was Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Switzerland? Yeah. Switzerland, which I totally know where that's at.
It's just south of Germany and next to France.
Oh, yeah. I absolutely 100% knew that.
Yeah, of course.
I 100% knew that. And we're just going to go, you know what? I feel like we're in the cut. I'm going to go right there.
In the cut. Nice.
Okay. We're not too far.
4,700. That's a dub.
Yeah, we'll take that. All right. Now, right off the bat, I see Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
I do recognize that.
Yep. We also have a bollard, which is helpful.
We do have a bollard.
If you look at the front of it, you might recognize it.
The front of this bollard?
Yeah, so if you like go in front of it, if you drive in front.
Oh. You would think I wrote it. Oh.
That was not what I was expecting to see, but that's okay.
I knew we should have studied these better. Is this?
Can we look at a license plate? Maybe that might help.
Oh well, that looks like Europe. So we have to be in Spain.
We have two colors on this plate too. We have a blue and a yellow strip.
Blue and yellow? Like. What's up?
Yep, blue and yellow strip.
So the blue. Yeah, so the blue indicates Europe.
Yep. And then the yellow is distinct to another.
Yellow is distinct to another country. I'm just going to assume that's Spain and hope I'm right because I'm saying Spanish here, and I'm trying to think of any other European countries that speak Spanish. I don't know any. Is there anything else I can use? There's the pole. Wasn't it Brazil that had wood poles though? Oh man! All right. Well, I'm going Spain, but I feel like you're trying to guide me away from it.
No, listen. Trust your instinct.
I feel like you're trying to guide me away from it. All right. We're also we're this looks like southern. I'm gonna go southern Spain, kind of in the cut, away from any sort of highway. Boom. Oh, Portugal! It was Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah. It's still a good score though. It's still a good score.
Okay, I got
Portuguese
points.
is hard to.
Point.
Yeah, you got points. Yeah. That's okay.
All right. It was the yellow. Okay. So, do Spain have red? Does that have red? Is their license plate color?
Spain's is just blue strip with white, and then Portugal is the only country that has a yellow strip in it.
Oh, we talked about that. Usually. No.
Yeah.
We did. We talked about that. Ah,
it was a lot of info really quick. No.
Yeah, I failed you, senpai. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get
still got points. Yeah. Still got points.
Score.
Okay, so right off the bat, I'm looking at this advertisement here on this. Wait, where'd you go? Lots going on here. Look at this phone number. This is oh, I thought that was one whole long phone number. I'm going to say we're in Brazil. I'm going to say we're in Brazil, considering this car is telling me we're in Brazil.
Cars can travel, but I like your instinct there.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. Cars could travel, but to me, this looks like, and we've all seen them, you know what I mean? It's a local business owner, right? Trying to advertise for their business, trying to drum up a little bit business here. They got the .br, which I know is also Brazil website, you know, right here. This is not a guy. You're not traveling with this car, even though a Volkswagen, you know, a little Jetta, great travel car, love it, you know what I mean? But I don't think you're traveling with that particular car right there. Side note, have you ever, and this is a completely personal question that probably won't make the broadcast, but have you ever seen anything really funny on Google Street Maps? Like you're sitting here doing this and you look and you're like, oh my God, that guy's naked, or like, you know, that person's, you know, like something like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one too many times. But yeah, it's pretty common, honestly. You get some really cool things too, like birds flying over the car, things like that. But yeah, usually it's the former.
That's funny. All right, so just judging by I'm also going to say the .br here on this sign. So it is possible the car traveled, but
yeah,
I feel
maybe it's
pretty good. Yeah. Now, Santa Maria. Now, I'm honestly right now I'm trying to get the city, and I don't know if there's a city named Santa Maria there. Santa Carnita, State of Perinia, State of Mato Grosso, State of Amazono, Amanos, Ampa, maybe Santa Maria? Nah, okay. There probably is, and I just don't know how to find it.
Brazil's a really hard country to guess, regardless. So, area codes are helpful, but usually it's just plonk and hope for the best.
Okay. Well, this feels like a city, not a huge city. You know what I mean? Definitely feels like a city to me. Well, maybe a town. I'm trying to see if there's just happened to be like a city sign somewhere here in Brazil. I'm trying to get these points. Okay, we're gonna go right there. Boom. Okay, we were not close, but there it is.
That's close for Brazil standards, in my opinion. We'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ooh. Ooh.
This is a fun one.
Ooh.
We think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you know this one right away?
Yeah. We didn't go over it, unfortunately.
This is white lines. So this is the one. So it's not America because we have yellow lines, correct? Or is that not true in every state?
For the most part, yeah. America uses yellow inner lines, white outer.
Okay.
So this is actually cool. Yeah, go ahead. Let's look at what side of the road we're driving on here. So you can tell by looking at maybe the stop sign, or other cars. So yeah, if you look at the antenna, you can see that that's the back of the car. So it might help us just define like.
So we're going down the left side of the road. Okay. Now we have. That's the big giveaway right here. We're in it looked like a black car.
I'm not sure. Usually this country has a white car, but the big giveaway here is kind of the road lines are pretty distinct to this country with the overall landscape, and we have Gen 2 coverage, which is like 2000 like 9 through 11 coverage of.
How do you know that? Is it like the quality of picture?
Just the quality of the image. Yeah, it's just like you have a wide blur in the sky, and we were in Gen 4, which actually just got updated a couple of weeks ago. So it's like a really exciting thing in the community when you get new, like you get to see a country in a better quality. You're like, finally. But yeah, this country is usually known for its Generation 2 coverage.
Interesting. Okay, so we're on a country that drives on the left side of the road. They're not giving me much else here. Something
that is really helpful as well that we actually didn't go over is you can use your compass if you look at the sun, like let's just look straight into the eyes of the sun. You can see that your compass is going north, which means that we're going to be in the southern hemisphere. If the sun is in the south, it means we're going to be in the northern hemisphere. So we can tell that we're going to be in the southern hemisphere here, based off the sun.
Okay, well, this might sound weird, but I'm going somewhere in Australia right now. I'm feeling Australia. Now, I don't know why, but I know they drive. Wait, don't they drive on the left side of the road?
Australia.
I know New Zealand drives on the. Yeah, I know New Zealand drives on the left side of the road, so I'm assuming Australia drives on the left side of the road. Again, I only know that because of snowboarding videos. But they're really coming in handy right now, I must say.
Yeah. That's a new meta. Just watch snowboard and you'll learn
Well, they travel to so many different countries, you know what I mean, in snowboarding videos. Yeah. That's it, that's all. It's a Red Bull video. I will suggest it. Travis Rice is my personal hero. Yes. Travis Rice is my personal hero. That's it, that's all in the Art of Flight. If you're gonna watch two, make those the two. They're not just like snowboarding videos, they're like videos about the beauty of the world. So
amazing. I'll give it a watch.
All right, so I'm gonna go with somewhere in Australia. We're not anywhere on the coast of Australia. I also feel like because it's just like this is how I picture Australia. When I picture it in my mind, there's just a lot of nothing. If there was like some sort of giant creature that could attack me, the reason I'm not, like I might be more confident, like a giant bat or something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with somewhere in Australia. We're somewhere kind of not quite the outback, but pretty close. I'll go like right there in Australia. That's gonna be my guess. No, it's South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa. It's that's actually one of the most common mistakes I made for like months when I first started learning. It's pretty distinct difference between South Africa, or it's pretty hard to tell the difference immediately. I will say it's South Africa or Australia uses all white road lines usually, and South Africa does have yellow. So that's one thing you can look for if you're in between the countries, is if it has triple white road lines, white outer, white inner, you're gonna be in Australia if you're in between the two.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a tough one. That's very common. I make that mistake to this day in like rural areas.
What are we now? What's our record? 8-10? Is that where we are? 8 for 10?
We're up there.
Our streak is at 0.
So yeah,
we got halfway there. That was 5.
That's a dub, honestly. I was trying to manifest a 10. We'll get there. I didn't mention this bollard in passing around how I thought it was the most pristine bollard to any country. So that might be a hint off the bat.
Oh, wait, where is this bollard?
There might be some. Yeah, here's one right here in the.
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty beautiful in my opinion.
And we're driving on the left side of the road.
We should be driving right.
Oh wait, we should be driving right. Am I? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, we're driving on the right side of the road. I know that. So that's a beautiful bollard. We're driving on the right side of the road.
And this country shares its bollard with another country. But pretty similar countries.
I mean, there's a picture of beer. This feels, I don't know why, but this feels German to me, just because of the beer.
Mm.
Yeah, and this feels like Oktoberfesty.
Oktoberfesty, I like it.
It does.
Germany's
does it not?
Yeah, it does. It feels very Deutschland. I will say that.
Yeah.
One thing about Germany is it's one of the most strict countries in privacy laws. They haven't updated their street view since 2009 because they don't want a bunch of different privacy reasons around the country. So in the community, we like to call Germany Blurmany because most of the houses are blurred for privacy. So that's a good tell that you're going to be in Blurmany.
That's good to know. Okay.
Yeah, so if you ever see a bunch of pixels blurred, that's a good sign that you're in Deutschland.
We are in Europe. Just looking at the license plates. I see the blue on the license plates.
Yep.
The big long license plate. All right. So let's go over to Europe. It's very green here, very lush. They like booze. They, whatever. They were drinking beer. Oh, street pole. I don't know what it is, but this does not feel like this is a sturdy street pole. I know that's a bend in the picture, but
yeah. So when you get
just worried about it. That's all. All right, they drive on the right side of the road. Since it's not Germany or Blurmany, I'm gonna go I feel like it's somewhere in this area: Liechtenstein, Austria. What is this?
It's Czechia.
Czechia.
Czechia. Yep.
They used to, Czechia. Okay.
Yep.
It used to be Czechoslovakia, right?
Czechoslovakia. Yep.
Czechoslovakia, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back.
Yeah, or Hungary, or one. It's somewhere in that vicinity. Okay. Now
I like that call out.
What's up?
I'm saying I like that call out.
Okay, like that call out. We have 3 white lines. Now I can't place that on anything. I feel like Austria likes beer. I mean, I feel like all those countries probably really enjoy drinking, though.
True. Europe in a whole.
You called out the bollard. Oh, you know what? This bicycle reminds me of The Sound of Music. Okay. Yes, very, very much. But I might be confusing Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. But I'm really starting to lean Austria. Wish I could just look at this. Oh wait. What do we got here? It doesn't help me. I was hoping that would help me. I hope it was.
There's a hope, but
yeah, I was hoping it would just have like the country name on it. Ooh, a trolley again reminds me of Sound of Music again. I don't know why, but I'm really leaning towards Austria here. I think I'm gonna go with Austria in the middle of Austria. No, that's close. It was in the area.
Close. Hey, you're consistently picking up points, which I think is a sign of good things, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
There hasn't been any like major blunders, in my opinion. Like the South Africa Australia was like
the South Africa Australia one.
That's a very common misconception, though.
Okay, so let's see this next one. This next one, the goal is a perfect 5. To get a perfect 5 here on this. Yeah. All right. So the goal here, perfect 5. We've been doing pretty good. I feel pretty good. I feel like my first thought as a completely new player, I feel like you probably already might know a little bit more than you think you do. Like you might already have some clues, some general clues of these things, and a little studying can go a long way. Like the European license plate is killer. That's so clutch right off the bat,
Yeah, there's a lot that you subconsciously just know without even just pull out of somewhere like that. Like even like the snowboarding Hokkaido, Switzerland thing, like that was somewhere in your brain that you just pulled out. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. So perfect 5. We're going right now. This is not what I want to see. This is just a lonely road and looks like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yellow
this
and
is
white
a fun country.
line. Okay.
These road lines
I'm assuming you know this off the bat because the lines.
Yeah, exactly. These lines are distinct to this country.
Very distinct.
In this region of the world. Yeah.
Okay. Blanca.
If we can probably find license plates that might help us a bit.
Yeah, this feels European to me, just judging by the area, gray skies. Like I'm feeling like, Eastern or Northern Europe right off the bat. But I'm looking for another car or license plate. But we're in the middle of nowhere, apparently.
We are. Yeah. This country is very, very known for its like birch trees and ruralness, honestly. But I like your call out initially on like region of the world.
Yes. Well, that didn't help me as much as I was. Oh, you know what? Wherever we're at, there's great fishing. That's good. Coffee, lodging, and fishing.
What more could you want?
All right. All right. Well, I don't know why, but that further emphasizes my to me like Northern Europe, because now I'm thinking like fishing. Oh, maybe they're Vikings, like.
I like that. I like the deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
It's
yes. Yeah. So like right off the bat, I'm gonna go up here into the Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland area. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize I could. Well, I mean, there's nothing on this road. I can click ahead all the way on this road I want. It doesn't matter. There's nothing on here. I can't go anywhere. I want to catch up to one of these cars is what I'm trying to do, is so I can get a license plate. But they're driving as well.
I know. Can someone slow down?
Yeah, is there one in the, is there something in the driveway here? You know what? I weirdly want to throw Iceland into the mix too, actually, for this. That's just because I just thought they were Vikings. Okay. That didn't help me at all. Like I don't know what that that is. Oh, it's man.
Yeah. This language is pretty long for my.
What's that?
Usually, like the way I distinguish this language is like anything long equals this language.
Yeah. Now I'm like this. Any of these, like it could be any of these countries. Like this general area is what I'm looking at here. Lots of K's in there.
I like it. If you look at this street sign too, maybe behind us.
Yeah.
This probably won't be very useful, or maybe to our left a bit. It should be like white. The TIE ending here is street. It means street in this language, so it's distinct. Unfortunately, I didn't teach that, but it is a good sign if you see this again of TIE, just to remember.
Okay. That means street. Okay. All right. Well, based on absolutely nothing. Wait, hold on. You know what? Let's just look for whatever one of these countries has the longest. Oh, see, Finland. Look at all these K's and stuff in Finland. Like everything seems really long here. Okay. All right. Oh, same with Sweden. All right. Hold on. Oh, wow. Belarus has long, but that's that would be like in a different language. So it's not Belarus. Or Belarus. Like a different, not language, but a different, what's the word I'm looking for? Not font,
script. Yeah, script.
Script,
maybe.
yes. Sure. A different script. All right. Trying to use deductive reasoning here. Which one of... I'm literally just looking for a city with a lot of K's in it right now, just so I can justify.
I will say, like, your instinct is usually pretty right. Your first instinct is usually pretty right. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with Sweden here then. I'm kind of in between Sweden and like Lithuania. I don't know, one of these. Wait, where are we at here? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sweden. I don't know if this is gonna be it, but it was Finland. Oh! All right, you know what? Back out. Hold on, back out. New five. Oh man! Yep. All right,
we got this. All right, off the bat, this is a toss-up.
I mean, off the bat, this looks like America, like to me, like right off the bat. This looks like Middle America. I feel like I've driven down this road before, you know. Also, the fact that we can, I don't know why, but that makes me feel like we're definitely in an English-speaking country. We've got this is also going to be, but like these look like non-uniform poles, which also feels very American. Yes,
so,
non-uniform poles. is an
Equals-
American thing. So
equals NA. Something to remember here too is a bordering country that maybe it looks very similar to USA that could be here. I'm actually not entirely sure. Usually it's a toss-up, but
yeah, I was saying like somewhere northern USA or Canada.
like that.
I really would like to get like a closer in on the license plate here, if I could. Well, what's that car doing? What are you doing out there, guy?
That's pretty sketchy.
Right? I'm just worried about that car out there. Like,
yeah,
what's going on out there?
Oh man.
I mean, like, how often when you're geoguessing do you see something just like that? You know what I mean? Like,
there's another one.
Is this guy pooping?
I'm not sure. I'll respect his privacy. I don't know. This country, I think the biggest difference between the two is architecture and trees, which honestly just comes down to vibes. It's kind of just like you vibe guess, honestly, of what the general feel here is based off your experiences. So, but I think I have.
Well, I mean, here's my one thing here is if you were in Canada, why would you own a convertible? Why would you even own a convertible?
It's a valid question.
Yes. That seems a little strange to me. If you were in Canada, why would you even now? Granted, now the windows are all up.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on. I'm trying to look at their bumper sticker here. I also feel like I don't know. This is like a nice. This feels really lush. It's making me think farmland. Like I'm picturing right now, like in my mind, I'm picturing like Wisconsin. That's what I'm picturing right now in my mind based on personal experience. But this could also be like Ottawa or like, like right like in the Calgary, little southern Calgary. What is the thing that made it distinct for you? Is it the trees?
Yeah, I think it's the general feel of the trees and like how the houses are shaped. Kind of like
the house,
the architecture. Yeah, it's I can't really put a finger on like what the difference is, but like there's a slight difference I think between the two different like this region of houses.
Okay, well now, I mean, now that you say that, there is a slant on every house. The way they build those could be to make sure snow doesn't stack up on them, which could be a very Canadian thing. Oh wait, go back. See, this license plate does look kind of Ontarian. All right, you know what? We're doing it. I'm going to Canada. We're going into Canada. All right, it's New Brunswick. We didn't get a lot of points. We take that though. That's a win.
A country's a country.
Country's a country. One, you know what? One country down. Boom. Big country though. Oh, all right. First off, let's see if we can get in that license plate. Can't tell if that's got blue on it or not.
It looks like it's double blue, which is distinct to 3 countries in Europe.
Okay. And what are those 3 countries? I think you're allowed to tell me that.
Okay, it's going to be Italy, France, and Albania.
Oh, Italy, France, and Albania. Okay, well, I mean, right off the bat, this looks like a little Italian restaurant, right?
Presumably.
I mean, but I don't speak Albanian. I mean, this is like
one of those countries, if you look at the front, it should have short front plates. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe.
Let me see if I can find another front.
Could just be a.
Okay.
Oh, so let me. This is another really cool fact about Europe is that there's 3 countries that have, like I mentioned with Brazil, with the black on the back of signs. The countries in Europe that have, this is what we consider black on the back of a sign in Europe is Romania, Albania, Italy. That has black on the back of their signs.
And Albania also has the blue and blue, right? Albania and Italy both have the blue and blue on the license plates, you said?
Yep. Italy has blue, short blue in the front and long blue in the back. And Albania has, double blue in the back. And usually a red strip on the front.
Okay, so I don't see a red strip. So we're leaning more to Italy. Caro Riza, like that sounds very Italian to me right here, you know?
It looks like it has good pizza for sure.
Yeah, Caro Riza, like this is hitting. It's a little disturbing that they don't want kids playing soccer though. Like they just don't want kids playing soccer. Apparently, that's how I read that sign. This is for the record. They also have the round street signs, which is interesting. Something we got some motorcyclists here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Like this has a very like, you know, Godfather when he's banished away for a while. In Italy. I'm liking Italy. The more Wait. What? Wait, does this just give it away?
It looks like it's telling us where a couple of countries are in elevation. So yeah.
Oh, in elevation?
Or in relevance to where we are.
Okay. So Austria would be that way. Slovenia would be that way. I mean, this is looking pretty good for Italy. This is looking pretty good for Italy.
Italy, I will say, Italy also has quite the aesthetic on their where it's like for some reason the Italians love their lowercase on signs. I will say that it's a very common thing. They like the lowercase aesthetic.
I just noticed that. Okay. We're definitely in the mountains here in Italy somewhere, probably close to the border because looks like 55 miles or kilometers from Austria. So I'm just going to go like right in that area. Oh, you're farther away than
I guess, though.
Wait.
70.
Oh, no. 72
that's
kilometers.
Huge.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a dub. Yeah.
All right. Dub. 2 in a row. 2 countries in a row.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Poll. We have a poll here that's really helpful.
Oh, we've seen this poll.
We've seen this poll.
And we also this is a South American poll.
Yep, and we also have soil color here that could help us generally.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that red soil. That red soil. This is definitely Brazil somewhere.
I like that.
Now, how would I tell? Now, you said it's hard in Brazil to tell where you're at. How can I lean it down?
Usually, the way I look at it, honestly, there's these trees called piranha trees in the state of Parana down there that are pretty distinct. And usually, the more north you get, it looks pretty. It's like more of a desert. Roraima is pretty. I'm not that good. I usually just kind of go Sao Paulo and hope for the best. But usually piranha trees help me out. And then like if northern like Brazil or like Acre looks slightly different. But yeah, generally it's just kind of when you're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
All right, we'll go there. Not far at all.
Yeah,
not bad. All right,
that's good for Brazil. That was quick too. We're picking up the pace. You know.
Yeah. 3 for 3.
So. Yeah, this country has very distinct signage too, where they have it's like they dangle, and they have very colorful signs. And if we look at the language, we can actually do some language learning here. If we can see an O with a, not sure if I see any there.
Okay.
An O with a slash through it is only found in 3 countries, or 3 languages. It might help. So those 3 countries are Faroe Islands, Denmark, and Norway.
Okay, so we know we're in Denmark or Norway then, right now. I don't know where the Faroe Islands is, I gotta be honest. Is that also in Europe?
Yeah, I think it's like a part of Iceland, but...
Oh, okay. Well, Iceland's not part of the EU, right? No.
They have blue strips, so I consider anything with a blue strip part of the EU.
No. Oh, no. All right.
But yeah.
The Alaborg University. Okay, well, hold on 1 second, though. Is Google allowed? Can you use Google? Is that allowed in Geoguessr?
It's I couldn't not.
Google.
No.
Okay.
There's no Googling. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. But if I had someone in my chat who happened to be from Alaborg, they were like, "Hey, I'm from here." That's allowed.
There's some controversies around anything external, anything that's in your brain is allowed. But yeah, no one can prove that you actually know where that is. I mean, you could say you're from Alaborg, and no one will probably bat an eye. So
okay. And so we're looking at this very distinct signs here. Region Nordiland. Okay. This is pretty, by the way. I like this little.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous country. One thing about the 2 different countries too that might help distinguish them is on the utility vehicles, like big vans in Norway, there's often a green license plate on the front. So if you see a utility vehicle and there's, I'm just saying in general, there's if you see like a utility vehicle and you see a green license plate, it's going to be you're going to be in Norway at that point.
This is gorgeous. Look at this sidewalk. That's sick.
Yeah. That's the thing about Geoguessr is you see these different countries like, I want to go here, Yeah. I could see myself living here, honestly.
Is that poor lady got a broken arm? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I know we're right around the hospital. Sorry, lady. All right. What else can I use here? Le perpetual travel. All right, let me look at some of these. Oh, the Faroe Islands is the other one.
Yeah. Usually Faroe Islands is pretty distinct with like huge mountain range, like really distinct formations of like mountains and things like that.
Okay.
I
don't think it's there. What's up?
Yeah, I'm saying you would probably. It's pretty a distinct island.
Yeah. Okay. We have. I really like the signage here, by the way.
Top tier.
I'm just following this bus now. Guy on a bike. So that's blue and yellow with the yellow. Is that a distinct giveaway then?
That's a distinct giveaway as well for this country. So one country uses one color, one country uses another color on their utility vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know which one this would be. I'm gonna say this is Denmark because I just equate Norway colors not with yellow.
That's valid. You might offend some Norwegians out there, but no.
Wait, really? You think they'll be offended? Well, yeah, I'm thinking of like literally. This is funny because I'm thinking about like World Cup jerseys.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Denmark has kind of like orange-ish in there, so that's the logic I'm going with. Boom.
It's boom. Give it to us. That's 4. Let's go. One more.
One more. We got this. We got this.
Let's go. Okay. We can do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
so off the bat,
aren't we?
We're in Europe.
Yeah, we're in Europe because I see the license plate. The license plate thing is clutch. That's super clutch.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have language here too, which is going to be super helpful.
Is that what is that on the Spanish flag?
I'm not sure what that is. Looks like it's pretty sick though.
Yeah.
So these poles are pretty. The poles in this country are pretty distinct. In this language, there's a letter in this language, the L with a slash through it, that's distinct to this language as well. So if you see like an L, I'm not sure if we see it on the sign here, but so these are called holy poles, which is a pretty on-brand name for the telephone poles because they're holy, and they're concrete and holy. There's 3 countries that have holy poles in Europe. It's Poland, Hungary, and Romania. And
Poland, Hungary,
so those 3.
and Romania.
Yep. And only one of those has A-frame poles, which is what we see here. So
well, which one of those is... I guess you don't want to tell me. Yeah, hold on. Let's we don't want to... That is a distinct giveaway. But let's see if I can deduct it by any other reasoning here.
This is all you.
Okay. All right. Hungary, Poland, and Romania. Oh, that's a straight up blurred out thing. I'm just more seeing what this guy's buying here. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm just being nosy. What's in your garage, dude? Yeah, no, I'm just being nosy. So they have these like little tripod poles. I can see how those are very distinct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you knew it right away. You hit it right away. You were like, I know this one.
Oh, I was so glad that I knew it on the final. But I think you'll get there in the end. Oh, that's wholesome. I think the language is going to be a big factor here to help you out. Maybe we should go back to the street signs in the beginning.
Yeah,
if you press the flag in the bottom left.
Yeah, one thing I'm very confident on is it's not Poland. I feel like it's Romania right off the bat, but I'm pretty confident it's not Poland because I don't think that was Polish. Or I could be completely wrong.
You could be, you could not be.
Oh no, am I completely wrong? Hold on, go back. I should know this because
Can you zoom in on this Polish. On the sign right here?
Yeah.
There might be like a domain or something we could.
Oh yeah, Poland. Never mind. Like right there, baby. Right there. There it is. Oh my God. I am so glad my Polish grandmother is not going to watch this. I'm so glad she is not alive to watch it. She would be so disappointed that I was just like, that's not Polish. Like she would be devastated right now. Now, here we go. We need to scoop Spredza Zamania. So maybe we can find one of those towns on here. Okay, now I'm just getting a little too specific. All right, you know what? We're hitting it. I'm getting it right there. Let's get it.
Hey.
Oh, we're very close. Right at the edge of Poland.
Hey, Poland's Poland.
5 for 5, baby. 5 for 5. We didn't hit the 10, but we hit 5. I mean, that was pretty good. I like it. I feel I totally understand how addicting this can be. And how you can go one more time over and over again because you probably like once you like learn the country, you'll like you look it up on that Geoguessr tip site, you pick out a few things, and you're like, all right, I'm not going to miss that again, Yeah,
exactly. You pick up on things super quickly. Like you'll recognize Poland for their. Once you see those polls again, you'll know you're in Poland. You've only seen it once, so it's really cool to pick up on things.
Absolutely. So how did you learn to start doing this blindfolded?
I needed content. And I was like, what makes good content? So I was like, let's just write it blindfolded. I was like, I was skeptical if it was possible. I've seen a couple of videos, but I was like, let me see if I can do it. You know, I got another like pro player to like com for me, to where he like knows what to like strategically say to like actually help me out on like what works best of like what I would know. But you know, it works. So it's fun. It's a good challenge, honestly.
It's all about the content, you know? That's what it all comes down to, the content. I love it. I love it. So right now we've been geoguessing our butts off right now. I got to say, Rainbow, you are the Mr. Miyagi of teaching right now. You were absolutely crushing it because we just got 5 countries in a row, right? But just like me, you're a speedrunner, correct?
I tend to call myself that, yeah.
Yeah. You've been at geoguessing's been at Summer Games Done Quick.
Yeah, exactly. Speedrunning countries is my favorite thing to do in the world. So, time to put you to the test here.
Yeah, we got to put me to the test here. It's my time now. I'm gonna speed run, and the whole idea is we just got to get in the country. So you're gonna help me out a little bit here. But for the most part, this is going to be me. I'm just gonna go right off the bat. How do you think I'm going to do here?
I think you perform well under pressure. So right. I think it's going to be 5 seconds. You're going to buzzer beater and just plonk in the midst of mayhem.
All right.
But we'll see.
All right. Well, let's do it. We're going to start this game. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, come on. You got to be joking me. Yellow and white line. Wow, that's so very specific.
So, so we look at the back of the sign here. This is distinct to a country that we learned in the Colombian Cross.
Colo. It's Colo. Boom. That's what I was going to look for too. Was the sign? Yeah. All right, we're one. All right. So okay, this looks like Spanish-speaking country.
Yep. We have holy poles, which is only found in Poland, Hungary, and Romania. These are not A-frame poles, and this language derives from Spanish in this country.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Romania.
8 seconds.
No,
it's in Europe.
Yep. Oh, yep. I see Europe. I see Europe right there.
Let's
go. Romania. Okay. Right off the bat, we got a Western Union.
So this is
in Asia.
Yeah. And it's like this country has like a very distinct language. And have it's not. I
think it's the Philippines.
Philippines speaks mainly English too, though.
Oh, okay.
But this country has a bike. This is tough. But it's
oh no, Vietnam. It's Vietnam. Oh,
I couldn't think of anything.
Okay, I picked Taiwan. Yeah,
that's close. That's close.
All right. 2 out of 3. Let's keep going. Dang, that came up on me quick. Wow, this is fast. Oh my God, come on.
Oh, it looks like we have low cam maybe.
Okay, low cam.
Yeah, we have low cam here,
and this is. Oh, that tree does look very much like Japan, though.
Yeah, so we're going to be in Japan or Switzerland here.
We have language here. We're in Japan.
5 seconds. 3.
Yo!
Like guess.
Let's go! Oh, wow.
Man, that's an insane Japan guess. That's good.
All right, one more.
Let's go.
Okay, big wide road.
This country has insanely big intersections, and they're not part of the EU Union, so they won't have a white strip or a blue strip. But some might consider it Europe, and there should be language here that might be identifiable on that sign. If you can press W once and look at it. I will say I like your first instinct. You have 4 seconds. 3. 2.
Oh, no, I guessed in Russia. No, it put me in the middle of the ocean.
You think you did awesome time. Hey, you said it verbally. We count that.
We count it. We count it. Yeah, we count it. Oh. All right. Yo, not bad though.
Honestly, you identified 4
it.
like within 20 seconds, so that's a dub.
I'm addicted now. I totally get this. I'm super addicted. Oh man.
It's fun. I can try it.
I mean, we're here, right?
Down.
We're here.
I can try being blindfolded. I'm down for you to blindfold or for me to blindfold if you want.
Why don't, do we have is there a way we can get his game in there? No? Okay. All right. Why don't we, you know what? Why don't I? Let's just try it. Whatever. If I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want me blindfolded?
Wait, how am I going to click and, how am I going to click though and be blindfolded?
So I would have you blindfolded since you guys can't see my screen, right? Since it would be my game I'd be playing.
All right. Now, Rainbolt's known for doing this blindfolder, for geoguessing blindfolder. You've probably honestly seen his videos out there. They've gone viral. So let's see if my training has prepared me to relay a blind Rainbolt in Geoguessr. I'm going to explain to him what I'm seeing. I'm going to describe it very distinctly, and he's going to tell me where in the world we are at. Are you ready, Rainbolt?
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it.
Do you have faith in me right now?
Listen, I think there's only one way to find out. Let me put the blindfold on.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. Yeah. Get that blindfold on. We'll do blindfold on. We'll get the sound back. Very nice tie. I have blind faith in you. Corny. Production made me say that. Put that in the edit. Production made me say that. I know, that's just going to be anywhere. Production made me say that. That's going to be over and over. All right. We are ready. We are going to guess the country are in based on me describing it as best I can. I've learned some things. So here we go. All right, right off the bat. We have a all wooden light pole in a lush green area. Looks very country-esque. I see no other cars, no other sign of life, no other signs. This is not a good start.
Okay.
I also, I can't see what color the car is, but I do see a antenna that is a little not long, but not stubby either. I see a windmill in the distance. There is a windmill, 2 windmills, in fact.
Okay.
Does that help at all? Knowing there's windmills?
It helps a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
It helps. Is there
we're on a 1 lane right now, dude. We're on a 1 lane road with no cars or signs anywhere near us.
Are the roads skinny?
Very skinny. Yes, it's this very skinny road.
I say we just go Netherlands here.
Okay, going Netherlands? All right.
I think so.
All right. Netherlands is... I know where the Netherlands is at. Boom. It was France, actually. It was France. To be fair, when you see that one, you'll understand. I know that sounded like I described that horribly, but there was nothing.
If you're in the middle of nowhere, Netherlands or Denmark were my 2 options, but France wasn't on the radar.
All right, next one. Right off the bat, I see a script that looks to be from of Asian origin. We're on a 2-lane road with a white lines on either side of the road and a solid yellow line in the middle. We're in a middle of the road town. I want to describe it as.
Okay. If you look at the light poles, can you see any light poles?
Okay, yes, I can see light poles. On the bottom of the light poles is like a yellow and black kind of caution tape swirling down it.
Oh, okay. Then we're going to be Taiwan.
Okay, we're in Taiwan. All right.
Wait, does it go all the way down to the bottom?
No, it does not go all the way down to the bottom. The yellow caution tape stops for the bottom. Yes.
Okay,
like a
so it
quarter
only
of the
goes like
way
halfway down.
before the bottom. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so let's go
No.
South.
Okay, we're
Let's go
going where?
South Korea then. South Korea.
Okay, South Korea. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. You hit that. You hit that right off. Yep. The southern tip of South Korea. Wow. All right. We're on a road. We're driving on the right side of the road. We have 3 white lines right now, all solid. On any side, we have a speed limit sign circle that says 40, but it's not up in the air. It's like literally right on the ground right now, which I find pretty interesting.
It's on the ground.
Like it's literally like on the ground.
Okay. We have triple white road lines. Okay.
We have a advertisement for beer on a market sign, and then there's I'm going to just describe this to you. There's another sign, and it's spelled TRGOTHTEHNA. We are. Ooh, I can't tell what that license plate is. It's a long license plate, but I don't see any blue on it. It looks to be all white.
Okay.
Ooh. Yes, it's a long, all white license plate. There's a blue fire hydrant. There is a light pole that is two wooden it's like a A-frame, 2 wooden poles that form an A-frame. Is there holes in them? No holes in them.
I think I want to go Croatia here.
Croatia. Okay. Croatia. Man, this is really embarrassing me just looking for places. You hit it. It is in Croatia.
Let's go.
Wow. I didn't know Croatia was a part of the EU.
Yeah, for some reason, well, good comms, because they have those distinct fire hydrants and I was in between Russia and then you said the blue fire hydrant, and then that was really good on your end. Because those are distinct. I can visualize. It's like a Croatia fire hydrant. It's really interesting.
Okay, this is interesting. We're on a street right now. Which way are we driving? I can't tell which way we're driving. I can't tell if we're driving the left or right because I'm not that good with it. But we're on a street right now that has, on the side we're on, it's... Man, hold on, wait. It's 3 white lines. 3 white lines, white dotted lines in the middle. To the right of me is a large amount of what looks like sheep in a rolling lush field. There is a street sign that's being held up by it's an all white pole holding up a street sign, and we seem to be driving on what is called Route 52. And on the bottom of it, I'm going to try and pronounce it says Masterin and Pongoria on the street sign. There's nothing. Did
you say we're driving left?
I think we're driving on the right side of the road.
Okay.
Yeah, judging where the other sign was, yeah, we're driving on the right side of the road. There's I'd say like nice rolling hills. Hold on, we have a bollard. It's a white bollard with a red reflector, just a solid white bollard, solid red reflector, skinny on the side of the road.
Oh, is it like white and there's skinny red and then white on the sides of each? Like on the side of is it a red rectangle in the middle?
It's a red rectangle, and the rectangle wraps around the side but doesn't like complete on the back of the bollard.
And you're sure we're not driving left?
We could be. I'll be honest. We absolutely.
I trust.
Well, you wait. Do you see the front of the car or the back of the car when you see it?
You should see the back.
Okay, then no, we're driving on the right side of the road. Yeah, we're driving on the right side of the road.
Driving the right side. Yeah. And we have
a red and the car looks silver. Yeah, the car looks silver with an antenna pointing out. Can confirm it is a large amount of sheep next to us.
Okay, I have a guess. Wait, no, that's not right. The red on the front of the bollard goes around the whole front, though?
The red on the front of the bollard goes around the whole front. Yes, it is a short. It's short, okay. So it's like it goes 3/4 of the way. You get a little rectangle of red, and then like the last 15% is white.
So it's white, red, white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there's sheep, and the poles you said were sheep. I mean, so let me just walk through the countries that are in my mind right now. So I think that could be describing...
The poles for the street signs were all white, yeah.
The poles, was the street sign itself yellow? Do you remember?
Let me go back to it. No, the street sign itself was not yellow. They had we seem to be driving on a highway called Route 52 right now. And the sign that said Route 52 is blue. The sign that says, that's kind of pointing to like what city. So like we're at a T stop right now. Okay. So we're at a T stop right now. There's a Route 52 sign that's pointing either way. And then on one side, there's a city that says Mastern. It's 37 kilometers away. On the other side, it's a city that says Pangora, 53 kilometers away. And that sign is green. So the Route 52 sign is blue. The city sign is green. And they're held up by white poles. And then in the background, sheep. I'm talking lots of sheep, dude.
And you said that there was a blue strip on the plate? Or did you get
no, I can't see any plates. No, I can't find any cars. There's nowhere.
We had triple white road lines. And we had triple white road lines?
3 white lines, yes.
Okay, so in my head right now, I guess what I'm thinking through is Poland, Hungary. I'm having a hard time visualizing the bollard, but I want to go, it could be, I guess, like Slovenia, but they have yellow on their road signs. So it's same with like Monty and Croatia, Slovenia. I'm going to go Poland, I hope. It has triple white road lines in Poland, has a red bollard.
All right, we'll guess it. Oh, it's New Zealand.
Oh, so we're driving left.
There was the back of the car that was on the right. You know what? That's on me. That one's on me. That one's on me, guys. That one's all on me. That one's on me. Okay.
It's good. It's good.
That one's on me. I'm sorry. That one's on me. Okay. All right. New city. Right next to me. Right next to me. This is the last one. We got to get this one. Viva Feliz Todos os Dias. An advertisement for what looks like a Sunny D knockoff right there, right next to me.
Okay.
In Espanol. Looks like a semi-truck that has an all-red license plate.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then if you look at can you see a stop sign?
I see a speed limit sign. The back of it's black, a single pole holding it up.
Yeah.
I have a telephone number. Do you want a telephone number?
I don't think I know my Brazil telephone numbers enough. I do are we in the pretty urban area, or is it pretty
relatively urban area? I would say it's not, not like a gigantic city by any means, but we're definitely in it looks like a town, a suburb of some sort.
Okay.
I will say there seems to be, the street seems to have this very distinct red clay.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go pretty southern Brazil here.
Okay, pretty southern Brazil. I guess,
but yeah.
Oh yeah, you hit that. Oh yeah, it was southern Brazil right there. We were in right below the Parana River actually. So very close. Very impressive. I'm impressed. Even with a novice like me giving you my best descriptions. And let's be real, the only one you really got wrong, that was my fault, because we were driving on the left side of the road.
Yeah.
That was on me. That one was my bad. Okay, that one was my bad.
Hey, I take
the sheep. You were probably the whole time you were like, the sheep. This is definitely New Zealand. We're definitely on the left side of the road.
Yeah, because New Zealand crossed my mind, but I was like, driving right, because I can see you're hinting at me a little. And the France one, yeah, that was an L, but we're close.
I love it. So I'm wildly impressed. I hope I did good enough to help you to get a TikTok video out of this. You know what I mean? That's my new goal. End up on Rainbot's TikTok. Yeah, end up on Rainbot's TikTok right there.
That's good.
I really appreciate you teaching me. Thank you so much for spending this time, Rainbot. This is so much fun, and this has serious one more game, one more game, just one more game, you know, because it's that perfect amount of like, it's not too long and you can always do better.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're speedrunning, it's like, it's only like 10-second games, you know, you just do one more. And then you like do L5, you're like, okay, what's one more gonna hurt? You know, it's classic. It's addicting. It's addicting.
All right. Well, anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to leave us with?
No, honestly, I just thank you for inviting me. This is super fun. I hope that more people see the joy of Geoguessr and what it can bring to someone, because I'm sure even the last 2 hours here, you probably learned a lot about the world. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I've learned more about the world in the last 2 hours than I probably have in the last 20 years. That's a legitimate thing. This has been really cool. So I'm definitely going to continue doing this. I'm definitely going to work this into, and this is something especially for a streamer like me, I can take 10, 20 minutes to do this. It's not like it's something that, I can fit this in at the end of every day. It's great. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you again, Rainbolt, for teaching me. You were a great coach. Amazing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks again to all my guests today. I didn't just learn a ton about Geoguessr, an awesome game, but I learned a ton about the world too, which was pretty cool. This was Otherworlds. We hope you enjoyed the show, and please join us next time.